Hello guys, welcome to cryptodegenz. I'm co-host Alex, and in today's video, as you can see by the thumbnail and by the title of this video guys, we will be working on a market analysis video guys. So I wanted to talk about crypto, what's lately happening within crypto, and basically maybe try to sort of predict where this can go and how 2026 can shape itself up. Obviously we will see at the end of the year whether what I'm about to say is correct or not, and this is gonna be like a live, you know, sort of like a freestyle and live sort of analysis, like yeah, I hope you will enjoy it nonetheless. So before we start with this video, I need to let you know that I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research and your own due diligence, because I don't take any responsibility for your actions. And also I wanted to quickly say that probably the next videos will be with their second host, obviously. Yeah, this one is Alon. You already met him because he made quite a lot of videos for you guys since we merged this channel into one, and I think it will be like a cool addition because, as you know, I also work on my own channel which has over 1 million subscribers, so you might know me from there. My friend over here, he was working in different department of finance, we could say, but he was also actively in crypto, and yeah, kind of decided to switch up the content, maybe, you know, do it together, add something fresh to this crypto YouTube, because like, to be honest, many channels that there are, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but they are pretty boring. So well guys, so crypto, let's finally talk about the crypto. We have 22nd of January right now, and this is how the market is shaping itself up. So that's how it looks. Fear and greed we have at 30 for fear. Altcoin season obviously nowhere to be seen. I mean, like, the prices speak for themselves here. That's criminal, but yeah, whatever. I don't know guys, you probably noticed that, especially if you are in crypto, and I assume that you are because you are watching this video, that crypto has become really political in last 2 years, which is you know, I mean, it's cool. Like, it's cool and not cool, because if you think about it, there is this mass adoption, there are countries building their reserves in crypto, there are companies building their reserves in crypto, and it's cool to the extent that it sort of, you know, brings these big institutions into cryptocurrencies, and it also might help with positive regulations. But again, this also depends, because European Union is working on some on some regulations that are not exactly positive, you know. So it's like 50-50, I would say. But you know, the downside of this is definitely the fact that there is a lot of market manipulations happening, and I know that some of you might laugh because of that, but it is factual. And I mean, if you've been in crypto for more than like these last 2 years, then you will see the difference that there is, you know, right now, when there is this mass adoption, when there is those big institutions investing, when there are countries, whole countries investing in crypto, and yeah, it was really much different back in the days. I'm not saying that it's worse now, because if you think about it, it is better due to the fact that price of Bitcoin, for example, I mean, it reached a new all-time high. This was 4 months ago, by the way. Time flies like crazy. 126k. And on my own channel, when I was doing those videos about market analysis, one of my videos was in 2023, like late 2023, I think. Bitcoin was at $16,000, so it went almost 10x from there. And would I predict that it will go 10x in 3 years? Probably not, and I don't think I did. So yeah. But now, looking at the 30-day low and high, we have 86,000, which was the lowest in last 30 days. Highest was 97. We were really close to breaking that $100,000. But obviously, as I said, it became really political, and due to the Trump's great, obviously that's in quotations because it's not great, idea to get Greenland, crypto crashed. Crypto stocks, they went down quite a bit because he was threatening like different tariffs, different taxes and stuff, which, by the way, this is a positive information. Yesterday he said that he will not impose the tariffs, the February 1 tariffs that he wanted to impose after they reached a deal with Greenland. So this is positive information. Obviously, Mr. Trump, please, can you stop doing what you're doing? No, I mean, he did a lot of positive, but also like some things are pretty controversial. I'm not here to talk about like US politics or geopolitics. I'm here to talk crypto. But you know, like it kind of touches on crypto because it is directly affected by this. Well, so last week, I mean, from 96k down to, what was this? 87. We are slowly, very, very slowly building back up after this positive information. When it comes to stock market, it's been way more positive for stock market because there has been a huge pump in stock market. After this information regarding the tariffs, over $850 billion were added to the stock market. So crypto might follow that. Sooner or later, it might follow that. I'm thinking personally that we can go over this 100k, especially like there is a lot of factors currently that are very negative for crypto. Like you have a lot of wars, you have a lot of geopolitical stuff that is currently happening. It's pretty unstable, you know. Major institutions, as I said, they don't know what to do with their crypto. They are panic selling or market manipulating. But again, there is also many whales that are buying, so this sort of levels out, I think, I would say. Definitely 2026 will be the year when this goes back up over 100,000. I don't believe that it could go any lower than 80k. Well, I mean, I'm not a future teller. It might, obviously, but I don't think it will, considering the fact that like it's pretty strong. Bitcoin is pretty strong. Sitting at this $90,000 is still pretty good. But yeah. So what I want to say, I wanted to focus kind of on altcoins because they went down a lot after the crash, after the flash crash of crypto, which you already probably know more than I do about it. So yeah, the crash was pretty crazy. I mean, if we go to 1 year, we will be able to see it. Where was it? I think somewhere around here. So yeah, this was pretty crazy, and all the alts went down like 50%. So for example, we have Avalanche, pretty heavy into this one, to be fair. It went down from 33 bucks down to 12. And Avax, guys, is a cryptocurrency that has a lot of potential. They are one of the better blockchains when it comes to building, when it comes to utility and overall TVL. They are really huge. A lot of people are investing into Avalanche. So I do think that they have the potential of reaching at least $20. At least $20, I'm saying, within this half, within the first half of 2026. But it also depends, you know, on how Bitcoin reacts, how other altcoin reacts. I don't know where is the altcoin season, guys. That's what concerns me the most, because we used to see them quite regularly, you know, usually during the winter or right after winter. Right now, it's kind of dead when it comes to alts, and that's pretty concerning. But at the same time, you might look at it from the positive side, that you have a cheap opportunity to pick up some alts. Oh, Axie Infinity up 133% in 7 days. That's a game token, so that's pretty cool as well. AI tokens are also gaining a lot. So for example, we have Render, which I don't know. Wait, let me refresh the coin market cap. For example, we have Render here, $2, and Render has been pretty much outperforming a lot of the alts in last month. Let's go. See, it went from 128. This was after the crash. So if you go to 1 year chart, you can see it was just going down, down, down. There was the crash, boom, from $3 to 2, and so on, down to $1.28, I think. Yes, sir. And yeah, it went up back to $2. Last month, pretty successful for Render. If you hold it, good for you. So AI tokens might also be something to look out for during this year, especially hoping for the altcoin season. But, you know, to sum it up, guys, I think that we might be finally looking for something positive pretty soon, especially if the Greenland deal comes to an absolute, end, and when everything is settled here without any unnecessary dump stuff that they might do or they might want to do. This could affect crypto positively. Obviously, guys, no need to talk about Russia, Ukraine. That's obvious that if they finally decide to stop and reach a deal as well, this could also be pretty monumental for crypto. So that's another thing we hope for. We hope for peace, and well, obviously, guys, we hope for peace for those two countries, and it will also help both of these countries and, well, our portfolios as well. And both of these countries are also pretty heavy on crypto. That's a fact, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, like, these are very, very heavy countries when it comes to crypto. So we want them to pump the money into this market, guys. But yeah, there is more positive information than negative lately. So I think that this year could be much better than 2025 used to be, which it's, in my opinion, it was tragic, absolutely tragic. So yeah, we could see some positive movement finally. I hope that we will, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. To give you a rough prediction, I would say we can go for a new all-time high in 2026, like maybe 140,000-ish, Ethereum at like 4,300 maybe. I'm very curious about BNB. Pretty surprised it's sitting at spot number 4. Technically it's a token from the biggest crypto exchange, and I mean from the best exchange as well, not gonna lie. And they also have a great network for building, so everything here happens for a reason. Could it reach a few K? I mean, they have 121 billion market cap, so there is still like a lot left to Ethereum, which has 362, right? So that's almost 3x. Could this be 2400? I mean, it could. It actually could. So maybe 1500. I think we could see new all-time high for BNB as well. But yeah, I'm personally hoping for AVAX to perform well, Polkadot, all those side tokens. We will see how it goes, guys. Make sure to comment, and see you in the next video on CryptoDegenz Talk, our little sort of podcast-like channel. Yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed, and see you in the future videos. Peace.